Hey guys, so today I'm doing another gory makeup tutorial. Fun! And I did one and I posted a picture of it on Instagram of my mouth kind of like this together, I don't know. But instead of doing that, I'm going to do a slit in my skin right here, just like ripped open. So this is going to be fun. I've never done this before, so let's get into it. Yay! I don't know if you can hear that, but my dog's barking outside. Oh, and the reason I have this on my neck is because I did a other makeup thing yesterday of like me looking like I got beat up. But okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a red lip liner. You can just take like anything. You can take white eyeliner, black eyeliner. It doesn't really matter. And you're just going to outline how you want your slit to look. So just sketch it out. Okay, so it doesn't have to be neat or anything. I kind of just extend the edges a little bit, like where it connects. I don't know. Okay, so this is what I got, and now with red, what is this? Cream makeup paint from Fard Extreme. I'm taking red. This is just a really pigmented red face paint. So, yeah, and just a little tiny brush from like Dollarama. And I'm just going to paint inside this. The reason we didn't go right away with paint is just because if we didn't like it, it would have been easier to take the lip or eyeliner off easier than, like, better than, or faster than the red face paint. Again, the shape doesn't have to be perfect as long as you're painting it in and it's filled. If I go through my floors, tell me honestly, would you still? Okay, so now it's painted in. It kind of looks pretty fake, but guess what? We're going to be fixing that. So where am I going to put this? On a piece of paper. Yep, that almost went on my white desk. So now with a piece of Kleenex or tissue paper or toilet paper, whatever you have, just cut a don't cut it, actually rip it. Rip a streak, just like a line. And the reason you want to rip it is because then it looks more messy, and just rip as like the biggest line you can. Make it thin but really long. And you can do pieces of it too if that's easier. But it just looks better if you rip it in a hole. You can add those like little pieces on after for more texture. So just like a piece like that. I'm going to be using glue. You can actually use eyelash glue if you don't have body glue. Just letting you know, this is really hard to take off. It actually really hurts, especially if you're doing it near your mouth or near your eye. Disclaimer. So what you're going to do is you're going to take the glue, this is really gooey, and you're going to paint that on the outer edge of the piece of paper or Kleenex or whatever. And that's working while I'm trying to paint it. Okay. So now you're going to take that part of that outer edge and glue that onto your face, having it more towards outside of your face instead of closer. So when it looks like it's like ripped here. So just like press that down, make sure it's flat. It doesn't need to line perfectly up because you can go in with more face paint afterwards. I got it on my desk. I can just wipe that away later. Okay, so you're just going to do that around the pieces. So now that I got this down, I'm going in with a little liquid latex, and I recommend getting, if you're going to be like doing a lot of FX makeup, to not get a little tiny tube like this and actually get a bottle of it, but I don't have a bottle of it. And just letting you know, this makeup may not turn out fabulous. I've never done it before. I just saw a picture of it and was like, oh, that's cool. Let's do it. I'm just going to go around the edges just to blend it into my skin. So I'm just taking the latex, and this is from a Zombie palette. And you need to avoid contact with eyes because you might kill yourself. Just kidding. I don't think that's actually possible. But I'm just going to go and blend this into my skin by going around the edges with it. So now that it's all stuck down, I'm going in with some more paint and going underneath the flaps that there is. And you can put a little bit like around the edges. Okay. Like touch like some flaps with it, like just around the edges of it, just to make it look like it's blood and it's really messy. Okay, so now with my natural foundation color, so a foundation that matches you, take that and so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this and put this on the outsides of. So now that I have like mainly all the edges done, I left a little bit of white there because what we're going to do is I'm going to go in with my red, just like the axis is on my brush, and kind of lightly swipe over this so it kind of makes it look, you know, like irritated and bothered and bleeding because it is bloody because you got a hole in your face. So I'm noticing that this doesn't really match my skin tone, so I'm going to put a little bit of bronzer on it. I'm just going to go with a little brush, this is just an eyeshadow brush, and my bronzer, which is the Annabelle bronzer, and sweep that over just like that. And if you want to add some bruising, which I'm going to do, I'm going to take my Maybelline New York purple eyeshadow palette, and I'm going with the dark purple instead of like the shiny purple, which is very matte. And I'm just going to powder, like sweep this over and like around, and like you can kind of put a little bit of it on the skin so it looks more kind of realistic. And then go in with a brown and kind of add some brown tones in that too. So this is starting to kind of look like it is bruising around the wound. This piece here, I don't care. I'm giving up on it. So now I'm going in with some fake blood. I'm going to add that inside the wound. So I'm just going to use a Q-tip. And it just has a lot of blood that just like, so dried piece. Let's down it. Okay, so, well, that can fit in there. Okay, and I'm just going to kind of place it in the wound. This isn't the most realistic looking blood. And I'm also going to sweep that on the ends of the skin. Would you still love me? Oh, that got on my dress. Stained my dress. Okay, and let's keep going. I'll just use all the stuff that dripped off this, I guess. Kind of like. Okay, so that's pretty good. And that's pretty much done. What? You can blend it better into the skin. I'm not very good at that, but... So this is unfortunately not done, even though I said it was already done. But just to let you know, if you get this fake blood in your clothes that are white, take water and paper and like just hand soap. And that kind of like ruined the way my dress is right there. But it got the blood stain out. And if I got it on my white desk and I just took a baby wipe and wiped it all down. Luckily it didn't get on my carpet, but so everything's fine. I don't have a stain in my dress, except I just, instead of having it like, it's like, do you see? It's really weird, but I think that will just come out soon. I think it's just home to, yeah, it's just fuzzies and stuff. But anyway, so we're lucky that that happened, but I just freaked out so much that I wanted to get it all over with, but we're not finished. So with just a black eyeshadow and a brush, I'm going to kind of sweep that underneath. Kind of looks a little bit like more of a deep cut. And so this is basically it. You can add more blood under here or like paint, but I think mine's pretty fine. I don't think anybody's going to be really looking underneath this. But that's basically it, and I hope you guys all enjoyed. Don't forget that my Instagram, Vine, and Twitter is somewhere here. It's also down in the description. And I want to do a Q&A because I got 2 suggestions from the exact same person to do a Q&A, but unfortunately I don't have enough like cute like questions. So use the hashtag #AskPalmTree, capital A, capital P, and that's on Twitter, and you can also use that hashtag on Instagram and ask me any question you want, and I will try to answer it. At the end of this video, I'm going to be posting 2 pictures. One of the stone mouth and one of a beat up look that I have just on my phone, and I didn't upload it to anything yet. And so if you want me to do a tutorial on either of those ones, just comment down in the in the comments saying I want you to do the beat up look or I want you to do the mouth look. So either or, and I will try my hardest to do a tutorial about it. Thanks you guys for watching. Like this video if you did enjoy. Comment anything you want, so even if you want to comment some questions, and subscribe if you aren't subscribed already to see more summer makeup looks like this and then random other videos. And I love you guys so much. Bye!